together. I want to thank my review player, or my replay viewers for coming on. And when you come in, let me know where you're tuning in from. I love the interaction and the connections. Plus, I want to come in and say hey and thank you for your time. I'm Shalina Harris. I'm the wife and mom of the Harris Family Tribe, founder and creator of Women to Women and Down Home Mama, coming soon to the Facebook page. So today I want to share a story with you. If you want to hear a story, put story in the comments. I love a good story. And I'm going to, I'll share this story with you. Once upon a time in real life, there was this woman and she went to the laundromat. How many of you have ever went to the laundromat? I must admit, I'm thankful for the laundromat, but not my favorite place in the world to be. But once upon a time in real life, this woman went to the laundromat and she was doing her laundry. And there's this young girl there, she's about 12. And so the woman goes up to her and she asks her for a rag. And that little girl's like, yes, ma'am. She goes and gets her a rag. And she proceeds to start cleaning the washers and dryers, wiping them out. They kept their laundromat was clean. If you like a clean laundromat, put clean in the comments. But their laundromat was clean. And that woman asked for a rag so she could help that girl. She proceeded helping that girl wipe down the washers, wipe down the dryer doors, the handles, the tables. You know, that girl, she said, ma'am, you don't have to help me do that. She said, this isn't your job. She said, this is my job and you don't have to help. That woman looked at her and she said, if we work together, we'll get it done quicker. I want you to think about that. Here's this woman. She didn't even own, she was paying to come to that laundromat to do her laundry. She did not place herself above somebody. She did not place herself above anybody else in that business. That little girl that was about 12 years old, hey, Wyatt, she was working. And that woman said, if we work together, if we unite together, this job will go quicker. Have you ever had that happen to you? Have you ever had that moment that somebody said, you know what, I don't have to help you, but if I do help you, it'll get done quicker. You know, that same woman, I've had the privilege of watching her some, and she speaks to everybody on the same level. She speaks to the doctor the same way she speaks to someone collecting her trash. She speaks to people with the vice president the same way she speaks to somebody that has less, that is not a president, that may never be a president. She makes no difference in those people. People like that are role models. People like that are the ones that you sit back and you watch and you know, that person really is making a difference. That person is making a difference in somebody's life. And that's what it's about. It's about looking at other people and just saying, you know, what can I do to make a difference in their life? What can I do to better them? Because when you're trying to better other people, you're bettering yourself. There was a lot of information that I was looking up, and I really needed that information. And I wasn't doing it for myself. I was doing it for someone else. And then I grew in who I was by reaching out to somebody else. But I love you. I'm getting to spend some time with some family, and I love it. We don't always like the situation we're in. How many of you have been in a situation and you thought, man, why am I here? Why am I going through this at this particular moment? Why is this so crappy right now? And when you get down to the basics and you start stripping things apart and you start saying, you know what, there's good in this, there's good right here, there is good in every situation. There is good in getting to spend time with family, even though you may not like the circumstances. there's good in watching people grow into who you know that they can be. Hey Teresa, how are you today? If you're just now tuning in, you'll have to go back to the beginning and rewatch and hear my Once Upon a Time in Real Life story. And I'm just going to tell y'all, this is my mama. I've watched my mom treat people equal, no matter who they were, no matter what they've done, no matter if she knew them, if she didn't know them. She's amazing. She really is. She, honest to goodness, has taught me more about value and respect of other people's lives. She wouldn't say that she's fancy. She wouldn't say that she's anything great, would she? But she doesn't realize how great she really is. So many times I've been guilty of judging people and looking at them and being like, gosh, man. And when you can get to a place in life where you're like, we are all equal, and when we all can help one another out, and when we can all be there to help one another, sincerely from the heart, not what can you give me. That little girl that was cleaning the laundromat, she couldn't give my mama anything, but my mama gave her time. My mama gave me a lesson in, Shalina, when you help somebody, when you put yourself not above anybody, you grow as a person, you grow in who you are. And so, yeah, my mama is my hero. I think she's amazing. I'm proud of who she is. Hey, Jay Brett. Hey, Miss Amy Ham. I'm praying for your family, and just I don't have words to describe how I am. Thank you, Jay Brett. I don't have words to describe how hurt I am for your family, but I know that there's got to be good in it, and you have to always look for the good in everything. Hey, Miss Amanda, I love you. I love all of you. Thank you for all the hearts. So I just want to encourage you that you're not beneath, you're not above, and love surpasses all things. Love will get you through times in life that you never thought you'd make it through. Love will give you courage. Love will give you confidence. Failure is not an option. Failure is not even a choice at life. And when you get to a point, yes, Amanda, love conquers all. When you get to a point in life where you say, you know what, I'm not going to fail. I may have not succeeded at A, but I'm going to keep, Amy, we are all praying for you. I'm going to keep going. Amy, keep fighting, keep praying, keep up saying, because you don't know what difference it's going to make in your girls. Amy, you may not see today the effect of the prayer that you asked for. You may not see today what the stepping stone is that you are setting up for your girls. You know what? You're setting your kids up to say, look, this isn't right, and we're going to speak about it. We're going to talk about it. We are going to make sure that people hear. We are going to, you know what? Everything you do in life, you answer for. Everything. Good, bad. It does not matter. You answer for that. And when you teach your girls, you know what? Your family has been done wrong. Period. Big corporate, done your family wrong. Period. There's nothing else to say about that. But when you teach your girls that you don't stop fighting, you don't give up, you keep going, you do what's right. It doesn't matter if the rest of the world's doing what's wrong. You do what's right, because one day you will answer for you. You will answer for who you are. You will teach your girls that, you know what, you be strong, you stand firm, you do. Exactly, Miss Logan. But if you're just hopping on, go back and listen to my Once Upon a Time true story. And I guess since my mama don't watch Facebook, I don't think she does the whole Facebook thing. I'm going to tell y'all something. My mama will go at Christmas time and she will buy tins of popcorn, socks, toiletry items, and take them to the nursing home and not tell a single person that she done it. And you kind of have to be sneaky to find out that she did do it or be with her. And it's things like that. That's the things that people do in this world that make a difference. You know, it's giving somebody food that may have never, or giving them a ride. Once upon a time, true story, and you probably know this story. It was cold. It was wintertime. There was this young kid. Anybody under 20 is a kid to me. There's this young kid, and he was walking, and it was cold. And this woman was heading somewhere else, and she passed that kid, and she said, "It's too cold to be walking. It's too cold for anybody to be walking. Today it's dangerous to pick up hitchhikers." I've passed many and been like, "Lord, you know, please send somebody that can pick them up." So that woman, she picked up a hitchhiker, or I don't even know if he was hitchhiking, but he was walking. She picked him up, and she's like, "Buddy, it's too cold." And he said, "I just don't have any place to go. I don't have a home. I don't have anything." And she took him in. She gave him a ride. And, you know, I believe you entertain angels. I believe that when you treat somebody good or bad, you might be treating an angel good. You might be treating an angel bad. She took that kid in. She gave him food. She gave him a ride. She gave him bus money to send him on his way. She may never see him again. She doesn't even know who he is. And it's those acts of kindness that when you grow up watching stuff like that, when you grow up seeing that there's not a difference made. You know, we come from a huge family. There's 8 brothers and sisters, 20-some cousins. I cannot remember a Christmas that there was ever a difference made in us. If one kid got a TV, we all got a TV. If one kid got a leather jacket, we all got a leather jacket. If one year all we got was sleds, but we all got a sled. And that was probably one of my most favorite Christmases. There just wasn't a difference made. And I think one of the biggest reasons I'm an encourager is because my mom taught me to be that. She taught me that you don't have to know people to love them. She taught me that talking to the person that is sitting off to themselves is probably one of the best conversations you'll have. And she told me to never quit and to not quit. And when you think, if you're a parent and you think about the sacrifices, once you become a parent, you see the sacrifices that your parents made for you. And when I think of all the sacrifices my mom made for me, she is amazing. And I hope that I can be half the mom that she has taught me to be. So be you, be kind, inspire somebody, show somebody some love. Don't be afraid to step out on faith and be kind. But you all have, yes, amazing moms. If you're a mom, put a mom in the comments. Give yourself a big old hug. If you didn't hear the Once Upon a Time in Real Life story, go back to the beginning. There's a couple of them. And you all have an awesome, awesome night. Laugh. Go laugh and enjoy life, because life is too short to sit and wonder, what if? Life is too short to say, gosh, I would try, but what if I don't succeed? Or, you know, life is too short. Get out there and try. Get out there and say, you know what? Do or die. Failure is not an option. Jump. Put jump in the comments. And, you know, if you've ever experienced that moment of fear right before you jump, I remember my Uncle Pete. He was no fear. Like, no fear whatsoever. And he taught us kids, no fear. He was amazing. And I sit and I'm listening to some of the stuff that I'm saying, and I'm like, why would I even be afraid to try anything in life? Why would I be afraid to, fear is not of God. It's not. Fear is of the devil, and fear can hold you back from so much. And if I sit and I think of all the times I was afraid to try something and didn't, I could probably bury myself. But when I think of all the things I want to try, jump. I'm going to go for it. Jump. If there's something you... Yes, Jay Brett, that was the cops. I'm innocent, I promise. Yeah, innocent, totally. But, why do we fear cops? I can be running under the speed limit, driving, and I see a cop, and I'm like, oh, gosh. And I panic. I let off the gas and everything. I don't know why. It's crazy. But, just jump. Don't be afraid. Put in the comments and let me know, yes, the butterflies are worth it. Yeah. Let me know what it is you want to try. Like, I have a little bit of free time, so I'm working on my Down Home Mama. And there are times that I'm sitting and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, what if nobody likes it? And then I think, I got to try. I'll never know. So let me know what it is in the comments. Is it trying a new business? Is it trying a new day? Is it trying at your family? Is it trying at being the most amazing dad you can be because you have a family that believes that you can be? Is it trying at being a great mom even though there are days that you fail and you think I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do today? And, encourage the person beside you. Encourage that person to say, I'm going to do this. Joanna is one of my kids' teachers. She's doing we're watching one of her classes. Matthew is 11, going on 12, and he wants to do a computer business. And in my logical thinking, I'm like, you're 11. If I don't say, go for it, buddy, what am I doing to him? How am I hindering him? How am I binding him up and saying, you're only 11, you can't do that? That's not how it is.
Confidence is everything.
Confidence, yeah, confidence. Being confident in who you are, being confident in, I'm going to succeed. How many of you have ever water skied? Water ski in the comments, water ski. I can remember one time this girl tried and her nose parted the water and her hair, but she tried. And you know what? She got up and she skied. She got up and she said, I'm going to do it again. You about drowned? I'm going to do it again. So I just want to encourage you to not give up, to keep going, to keep trying. And, don't be afraid. What is fear? Honestly. Fear is an emotion. It's not going to pay me. Fear's not going to kill me. Fear is not, the only thing it's going to do is hinder me and bind me up. I haven't skied in years, but I absolutely love to water ski, water tube, all that stuff, Make plans to have an adventure this summer. Make plans to say, you know what, I'm going to live my best life. I'm going to live my best life at this very moment. And I'm going to encourage someone else to live their best life. And I met this guy today, and I'm just going to share this. I seen him earlier, and he had this glow about him. Like he made eye contact. How many of you have read the noticer? Put a noticer in the comments. How many of you have wondered about who Jones was? Y'all, I think I've met Jones today. I saw him, and then later I saw him somewhere else, and he said, he looked at me and he smiled and he made eye contact and he said, you're everywhere, aren't you? And I was like, I couldn't even say nothing. I just looked at him and smiled. But yeah, I just, if you're reading the noticer, you understand what I'm talking about. I think Jones is like here today. But be you, be kind, inspire somebody. Hey, Angela, it's good to see you today. Inspire somebody to jump. Inspire somebody to take that chance, take that risk. Love y'all. Have an amazing night. Jay Brett, you will love the book. Everybody tell Jay Brett how much he's going to love the Noticer. I'm getting ready to start it for the 3rd time. It is that good. Amy, you should have the Noticer. Amy, do you have the Noticer? Hey, Michelle. Hope you're doing well. And you all have a super awesome night. Ladies, if you're not in Women to Women, get in there. My women that are in Women to Women, please share your stuff because my phone is being crazy. You all have amazing content. Let's share it. Let's talk about getting healthy. Let's talk about encouraging people. But be you, be kind, inspire.